Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Aparna and today we will learn about how does an open source project works. Okay, so to explain this, I have an example project. Like for example, here is Airbnb JavaScript. It's a JavaScript project. Okay, and I want to contribute to this project. Okay, so who am I? I am a contributor. Okay, I can contribute in the form of, like for example, if I am reading this file readme.md file here, by chance I found some grammatical error or some spelling mistake in this readme.md file, then I can correct that mistake. Okay, I can correct any bug, as well as I can suggest any new features also. Okay, like for example, there are many folders here. Okay, I can go through the code of these folders, and wherever I find a bug or I want to add some new feature, like for example, if I open this folder. Okay, here we have the table of contents. Here are 5 points under the table of contents, but I want to add a sixth point also. Okay, so if I want to add a sixth point also in the table of contents, I can't directly add here because it's not my project. I do not own this project, right? This is owned by Airbnb, right? I do not own this project, so as I am not an owner nor a maintainer of this project, so I can't directly add or remove anything from this project. Okay, I am not responsible for making any changes to this project directly, unless and until I am a maintainer or the owner of the project. Okay, what I can do is I will suggest my changes. Like for example, I want to add a sixth point here. Okay, so what I will do is I will suggest my change that I want to do to the maintainer or the owner of this project. Okay, through a request that is called pull request. Okay, so what is a pull request? It's nothing but whenever a contributor wants to make any change in an open source project, they will request to make those changes from the maintainer or the contributor, sorry, maintainer or the owner of that project. Okay, because contributors don't have the right to directly make the changes in the open source project. That's why they will request the owner to approve their changes. Okay, so to conclude how an open source project works, this is a diagrammatic flow. Okay, like we have an open source project like the one we have here. This is Airbnb JavaScript. This is a JavaScript project that is an open source project. Okay, and we have some contributors. Like if I want to make some changes to this project, then I am the contributor to this project. Okay, and I access this open source project, and if I found some bugs or want to add a new feature, then I will create a pull request. Pull request will be reviewed by the owner or the maintainer, and if they found the pull request is good enough, if they found that yes, the changes done by this contributor will improve my project, then only the owner or the maintainer of the project will approve those changes. Okay, and then after approval they will merge those changes in their existing open source project. Okay, so what they will do is, like for example, if I suggested them to add a sixth point here. Okay, but I cannot directly add the sixth point, so that's why I suggested my sixth point to the maintainer or the owner through pull request. Okay, and if the owner finds that yes, this sixth point will be beneficial for their project, this will improve their project, then they will approve my change. Okay, then they will approve and merge that change into their open source project. That means they will add the sixth point that I suggested here. Okay, so the addition or the removal of any code or any documentation, anything can be done just by the owner or the maintainer. I as a contributor can just suggest the changes in the form of pull request. Okay, so that was all about how does an open source project works. Thank you, bye bye.